அடுத்ததாக next the chief lecture is going to be delivered by our beloved former CMD TNB Limited, former Additional Chief Secretary Government of Tamil Nadu, as a tribute to the
his nephew Ranjit, and dear family members of family TNEB, fellow professionals. Today we have gathered here not for a condolence meeting, but to celebrate the life and times of Sasikumar. He was our hero. And in fact, I am addressing the audience of a larger TNEB to a YouTube channel that is being live cast today. Any organization should honor the heroes and learn from them. I hope the young officers, youngsters of the present generation of TNEB listen to this talk, listen to the celebrations of the life and times of Thiru Sasikumar. Friends, his two single contributions, push-up and engineering marvel, unparalleled in India. The quality of execution, the quality of engineering, and today we happen to celebrate 20 years of push-up. Most successful project that has given huge revenue to TNEB. The 3 into 150 megawatt machines are there. Kind of any visitor who goes to the push-up powerhouse comes back amazed, and it's across India. His other contribution was wooden goody. I recall we had a meeting with the BHL chairman, the Secretary of Industries, Government of India. In our discussion, we all decided that yes, TNEB is a pioneer state utility. As a thought leader, will go for critical technology for the first time. And we had planned Woodlands to be a 2 into 800 megawatt power project. Later on, it was changed to 660 megawatt into 3. But the entire concept of the land, the coal jetty, was the contribution of Thiru Sasikumar. As Sheila was mentioning, he took ownership for any project he took. His passion, his integrity, his commitment. And as the poem Sheila recited, written by her husband, his spirit will always watch over us. Friends, if you recall, during my tenure as TNEB chairman, we had rescued from the mists of time two great heroes of TNEB, Appadurai, founding chairman, and Mr. Howard, and named 2 halls after them and put their portraits for the first time in TNEB office. Because for the future generations, they should know the contribution, and in particular, the contribution of Thiru Appadurai. The entire hydropower network project of Nilgiris, the marvel of engineering was designed by him, and a project that was completed below budget. What a remarkable thing was there. The same legacy was carried forward by Thiru Sasikumar. Friends, my interaction with you will be on 3 parameters: power, philosophy, and perpetuity. This is my 40th year in public life. I started my career as IDBI banker in 1985, 1st January, and closed my civil career as again a banker as the CMD of the Tamil Nadu Electricity Board Corporation. And in between, I had the honor, opportunity, and good fortune, by the blessings of the God, to serve in various departments, particularly TNEB. Then I was with the Forest Secretary, I was PCB Chairman, and today I work in the space of sustainability across India with the corporate sector and the MSMEs. After my transition from civil service in May 2024, next day onwards, I have joined as the Director General of COSIDICI. COSIDICI is the apex body of our state finance corporations and the state industrial loan corporations. We have about 1 lakh of MSMEs with us across India. It's a Section 8 company, not for profit, with the mandate to enhance the competitiveness of Indian MSMEs. today's geopolitical context points to one single factor, that if India has to survive, if India has to be a Viksit nation, a developed nation by 2047, then we have to focus on the MSMEs. The non-trade barriers like CBAM, the carbon border adjustment mechanism of European Union, the sustainable principles of BRSR of SEBI, all have come to play. Today for an industry, it is just not technology, it is also sustainability. Are you climate friendly? What is the carbon weight of your products? Does the carbon content of your product compare favorably with the other countries so that you can compete? Today for companies, it is just not balance sheet, profit loss, but also the ESG score, environmental social governance. So I work in these domains of finance, technology and sustainability. Now for our officers, our colleagues of TNEB, see, in my 2 tenures, I found TNEB to be the most professional organization. Officers were very receptive to ideas, and today if Tamil Nadu is a developed state, we must thank the contribution of TNEB. Today our Honorable Chief Minister announced his vision to make Tamil Nadu economy a 1 trillion economy by 2030, and a substantial portion of that will be through green economy, which means products produced through green energy, whether it's hydro, solar, wind or biomass. And see the thought leadership of Tamil Nadu. Even before the concept of pump storage came into being, we had the Kadambari project, the first pump storage of India. And today, there is a big push for pump storage across India. They are the green batteries. We have a huge expansion of solar and wind. But if we have to stabilize the grid, then you need batteries. 2 kinds of batteries, the battery energy storage systems based on the chemical batteries, or the green batteries in terms of pump storage. Now, on sustainability, this is where you all can play a big role in days to come. Friends, 60 is the new middle age. 60 is not the age to just let down our professional achievements or our growth. We need to keep growing. In days to come, the life expectancy is increased to 77, but the brain expectancy has to also increase. It's a muscle we must constantly exercise by reading and upgrading on a daily basis, or we fear risk of dementia. Today, loneliness is the biggest health risk for all of us. And it was with this objective I had proposed to Chandrasekhar and team that let's have this event to honor the legacy of Sasikumar, and let this event not be one-off event. Let us try to meet thrice a year, once during Diwali, once during Pongal, and once during our founding day in July. This is a good time for all of us to contribute together and meet as a group. Told, your children, not your children, they are sons and daughters of life longing for itself. You are the bows, they are the arrows shot forth. They live in a world you cannot visit in your dreams also. Their priorities easily in good health. So please take care of your health, and for that an important factor is going to be social connections, friends. Do not isolate yourself, please. Just because you transition from the government service into retirement does not mean end of the career. It is just the start. In whatever form, whether it is community, social service, professional groups, think tanks, anything. We are not there for money. We have done our worldly duties, settled our children, build our houses, all you have done. Today we need that social connections, the sense of belonging with our colleagues. So this kind of gatherings will renew those friendships, partnerships and connections. Try to have for the TNEB family that, those social connections. Now what are the scope for all of you? You have a lot of knowledge. Will the power sector offer those growth opportunities to you? Yes, very much, friends. Today, India's energy needs are growing at 6 to 7%. We have not yet reached our emission intensity. Though we have announced net zero by 2070 as a part of our climate change goals, we will need coal power will always be there as the base load power, because India needs that energy. Our per capita consumption of energy units is one of the lowest in the world, for which we have to grow. And as we become a developed nation, power sector is going to be very, very relevant days to come. This where your knowledge is going to be of immense use. Nuclear power is going to be a renaissance in India. You all remember the Kodankulam? Those are big nuclear powers. The new era of small modular reactors is going to come into play. If all indications are there, if you see the budget announcement of 2025, what does it say? It says in today the current capacity of nuclear power generation is only 8,000 megawatt in India. They want to make it 1 lakh megawatt by in next 20 years. See the scale, and that will be only possible through small modular reactors, 30 megawatt to 300 megawatt, with the highest safety standards. The most likely, the Atomic Energy Act will be amended very shortly, which will allow private sector players also to set up small modular plants. Also, if you read in the newspapers, there is supply liability, the civil liability for disaster, nuclear accidents act, some modifications are going to come. So nuclear power is going to play a very, very big role in India days to come. Most factories will go for captive small nuclear power plants, where the factory boundary is the safety norms. Again here, your knowledge will come into play. There will be huge requirement for all of you. The grid stability. Ideally for any scenario, as a power sector man, my personal belief is that 50% will be nuclear and 50% will be, that's optimal mix. 50% should be wind, solar and hydro. Then only the grid can be balanced. You're going to have decentralized grids. You're going to have a lot of pump storage coming in Tamil Nadu. So this is where the knowledge of your collective knowledge, the wisdom you have gained in TNEB over the years will come into play. So I'll request your thought leaders like Kadresha, Akshay Kumar, Chandrasekhar, form small groups where you have a pool of officers based on their civil knowledge, on the hydro knowledge, the grid knowledge, the transmission knowledge, and keep that pool ready for interacting with the industry. Sustainability will also need our electrical engineers, power engineers. Recently, India has signed the joint crediting mechanism with Japan, under which the carbon credits from reduction of emission intensity of the industries can be traded in the international market. So carbon markets are going to play a very big role in days to come. And to reduce the emission intensity of the industries, we will need knowledge of the power systems, we'll need technology. So this huge pool of technology which is there with our engineers, our colleagues, our technical staff should be deployed for the use for the state, the nation. And Tamil Nadu particularly is India's second largest economy, most industrial state. It's the growth engine of Indian economy. It's going to be huge manufacturing base. Look at Hosur. The way Hosur is exploding with aerospace, defense, EV vehicles, all or Tuticorin, all powered by energy, particularly green energy. So friends, you have a huge role to play. So keep yourself occupied is my personal advice to you. Keep engaging yourself, learn something new every day. The mind is a muscle. If you do not use the mind, atrophy will set in the mind. And today, dementia or Alzheimer's is a very, very serious condition that is going to affect our aging population. All of us are 60 plus now. So it is imperative for all of us to collectively share this knowledge of health, well-being across our networks. Today Mr. Ranjit is there. He'll be very proud today. I'm sure Mr. Sasikumar and his daughter Sunita was listening on the web. They'll be very proud. They'll feel, yes, the life which Mr. Sasikumar gave back to the organization, today the organization has honored him and acknowledged him. And wherever the spirit is there, the spirit is constantly watching us. Whether it's in push-up, whether it's in Udan Gudi. Udan Gudi is going to be one single biggest hub of power generation. And single biggest contribution is going to Sasikumar. As the chairman, my job was only to give the strategic vision to you. The execution part was done by the team. And on a personal basis, my 2 tenures as chairman TNEB, I learnt a lot from all of you. The knowledge you had is something which I gained a lot. And today that knowledge we learned is my tenures is standing me in good stead in my career trajectory post-service. Whether it's a sustainability front, I'm also part of the National Biodiversity Authority, where we link climate finance, technology, and sustainability. In days to come, if you read the newspapers, carbon weight, sustainability is going to be the key competitive buzzwords for the industry. Any industry without that will not be able to survive in the world markets. And India is a very responsible nation. India is going to be powered by sustainability and green economy. And India definitely is going to take its place of pride in the Committee of Nations, in which Tamil Nadu will play a very, very important role. And in that role of Tamil Nadu, the contribution of TNEB, its engineers, will always stand out. So friends, this was a good initiative by all of us collectively. We all have met today. It's a matter of great pleasure and satisfaction to see all of you and honor our hero. May the new generation of TNEB be inspired by the life and times of Sasikumar. This is how you work for the organization. And as Akshay Kumar was mentioning, it is just not technical knowledge, or as Sheila was mentioning, whether it's a career or a business, it is just a bunch of human relationships. We only remember the good feelings, the other person at the other end of the table, how he gave us, how he treated us. The good feelings, the good vibes, the warmth of the human being is something we always keep with us, in which the life times of Sasikumar is the inspiration and a learning for all of us. Friends, I close these words again by saluting, honoring our hero, and again saying that his spirit will be always with us, watching us, guiding us, as the spirit of Mr. Appadurai and Howard is also guiding us. As this organization, TNEB or TANGEDCO, whatever name we call it, it's TNEB Holding, guides Tamil Nadu and in turn India on the path of progress and development, sustained progress, sustained development. The stalwarts like Thiru Appadurai and Sasikumar and the spirits will keep guiding us. Once again, we honor and salute them. Thank you and good day.